to the stream. Welcome, welcome. I guess this is a very unexpected way to where you'll see me stream. Yeah, I'm currently lying in bed. I don't know how many people will show up since I'm literally just lying in bed and streaming. Can you guys hear me? I'm not sure. I am not sure whether you can hear me or not, and how many will show up. But oh well, it's been a very tiring day. I mean, yesterday. Today, it's Monday for me. The time is 12 p.m. 12 p.m. It's literally lunchtime. I just had my meal and decided to relax. Well, I still had the time to relax until my son comes home from school. And so I decided to, do a bit of stream, do a bit of stream like this. So yeah, I'd love to see how many people will will come to my stream. Why am I listening to my own audio? Hey, Game Ralph, how are you? How's it going? How's it been? Welcome, welcome. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Can you hear me right now? I'm okay. I'm just tired. I'm okay. I'm just tired. That's why I'm relaxing in bed right now. Lying down on my bed with a mic system, as you can probably tell, with the boom arm like this one here and this one here. So mic one's this one's the one holding the phone. So the phone doesn't fall on my head. If I do become end up sleepy. Yeah. From previous experience, when you hold your phone, suddenly it slips and smacks on your face. Yeah, I decided to, install this phone mount. So why am I tired? Oh, yesterday I took my son out to school. Not school, sorry. Yesterday I took my son out to the park, and as it turns out, there the kids aren't exactly being taught well by their parents, apparently, because I mean, he played very well. I took him down like he went down slide a few times, and then I got him to climb up some rope, and he also went up like a really tall slide. So all of that was fine. It was the part where you're supposed to pedal. The kids got on this cycling ramp thing, cycling machine thing. He got up on it, and he's supposed to, like all the kids are supposed to pedal it across, and it's a bit of a length. It's like a round thingy with a multiple shape. So he's supposed to do that. Of course, my son doesn't know how to do that, so he obviously doesn't know how to pedal it. So I pushed him. However, in front of him there were three other same machines, and the kids apparently pedaled them and then stopped them midway and got off. So I'm like, oh, having to push my son and his thing along with three others. So we ended up becoming like a back engine trying to push all the coaches forward. And oh boy, that exhausted me. It was literally free labor. So yeah, my son's all right. Thank you for asking. He's all right. He's all good. Last night he started doing this puzzle. What is that? 300 puzzles. He's 5 years old. I don't know if 5 years olds do this, but he started doing this 300 puzzle of a zebra, two zebras, something. And honestly, while he wanted to do that, pretty much just sat there doing the borders. When like he's not able to do the whole thing himself, he needs some pointers. And the first step is actually to just complete the borders, like the all four sides, and then he begins to put everything inside. And yeah, that's how it goes. That's how he managed to do it. Hello, hello. Okay, how do I say your name? Kid Tast Kidtastrophe. Interesting name. How are you today? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to I guess a lazy stream, a bed stream, a late stream, whichever you want to call it. How's it going? Welcome, welcome. How's it been? I hope you guys had a wonderful weekend. It's Monday for me, but mostly it's evening for you guys. So, hey, Leffy Wolf, how are you? How's it going? Yeah, I'm currently lying down in bed, just chilling, just relaxing. I have about maybe one hour before I need to go and pick up my son from school. So you sounded a fun guy. Thank you, Leffy Wolf. Thank you. I'm just chilling right now, just relaxing because I'm having like a fatigue, body pains. I couldn't really sit much longer, so I decided to just lie down and something. So okay, so it's Monday 10:16 a.m. for you, Game Ralph. All right, that's cool. That's cool. You literally what? You literally um just 2 hours behind me because it's Monday here in Australia, 12:16 p.m. my time. So I literally had my lunch and just decided to come over. And while I did not wake up in the morning, like my wife gave me an ultimatum last night, if because I couldn't sleep, I was feeling restless and sleep wasn't coming to me. But in the morning, I needed to stream, the usual time. So my wife gave me the ultimatum. So she told me, if you want to stream, you need to sleep. If you can't sleep, then don't stream. And so I decided I can't stream because I was not able to sleep. I think it was almost 2 o'clock by the time I fell asleep. I don't know why. What nationality? I'm Australian. I'm Australian, Leffy Wolf. I am Australian. I live in Australia. I have friends in Australia. Well, not many friends really. We barely talk much, but still, still, I grew up in Australia most of my life, so I'm here. Except that my accent is a bit of a something, so Leffy Wolf. Yeah, she did give me the best advice. I mean, I think it's because yesterday I did so much exercise unintentionally. I think my body went into kind of like a activity shock or something. So it decided, it decided to keep me awake at night when I normally try to sleep. So, uh, oh well, it is what it is. So, I mean, I still wanted to do some streaming, some chatting at least. So I decided to come on here and just, hang out with you guys, just chatting like this. So, hey, Felicity, how are you? How's it going? You're half asleep at 10:20 p.m. That's understandable. It's evening, it's nighttime. It's literally bedtime for you, so it's understandable that you're feeling sleepy. Heck, I wish I could sleep at that time. I was actually considering doing night streams as well, like late streams during nighttime, my time, but I ultimately didn't end up doing that. So, hey, Blue Raptor, how's it going? Thank you for understanding. And you had a non-stop day. Oh, what did you do? Oh, what did you do? You're saying you have a non-stop day. What did you do to have a non-stop day? Complete to go go go. Okay, wow. So non-stop day, as in you were doing task after task, thing after thing. Okay, wow. I'm glad you're doing good, Blue Raptor. I'm glad you're doing good. Oh boy, I can't even sit up. I'm lying in bed, just literally relaxing. Oh well, it is what it is. I'm literally relaxing and all that. So, okay, what message is this? Nope, doesn't show me. I see. Oh, you went to church. You also had lunch. Lunch isn't a big thing, right? All right, Game Ralph, take care of yourself. Thank you for joining. I hope you have a wonderful day. See you next time. And you had a Havana. What's an Havana? And you went to a party, nice, and you just got home, very packed. I agree. So, like going to church in the morning, I believe, and then lunch, and then I don't know what Havana is, but then going to the party, man. And so suddenly you had a busy day, a full day. So you finally get to breathe for a few moments, then go to bed. Well, a well spent day, I will say, Felicity, for you. You spent a well good day, and now it's time to rest. So I think you deserve the rest too that you get right now. So time to sleep. Time to sleep. I wish I can go to sleep right now, but if I sleep now, my son. I think I need to go pick up my son in like 1.5 hour. So can't really go to sleep and then wake up in 1 hour. I'll probably be doing power napping, and that's why I decided go on stream and just chat with you all. So oh, you barely ate at all. It doesn't seem like a lot, but it really was. I mean, it doesn't seem like a lot, but when you're in the time, when the in the zone, and you're spending time, all that. So, yeah, time does go by. All right, good night. Sleep well, sleep tight. Have a good night. Have good sweet dreams. I mean, generally, having no dream is better than bad dream, but I hope that you have a good dream at least. So, yeah, sleep well. And it's 9:22. Is it morning or nighttime for you, Blue Raptor? Since most people here usually chat with me using either PM, AM, or typing in the 24-hour format. 9:22, is that like morning for you, or is it nighttime for you? Yeah, for Felicity it is nighttime. Yep. Yeah, for Felicity it's nighttime. So wait, could it be the Blue Raptor is just 1 hour time zone behind Felicity? That's interesting. That's very interesting. Although generally my viewers are literally from the that time zone range anyway, so it's completely understandable. It's totally understandable, It's totally understandable. Just remember to get plenty of rest when you have a good day, and remember to drink water constantly because those kidneys aren't going to stay healthy by themselves. You gotta keep drinking, otherwise you end up having these things called kidney stones, and eventually the kidneys themselves will get damaged because like think about it. A computer is much cooled if it has water cooling system and everything. Same with our human bodies. Our bodies require a lot of water, so make sure to drink at least, I don't know, 100 ml every 1 hour. 100 ml? Is it 100 ml? I think it's 100 ml. Like drink 100 ml, like just a small, about about this big. Okay, just get a glass that big and just drink the whole thing. It feels like a bit much, but you'll be thankful in the future. Plus, it makes you feel better, and it also get rid of all the toxins in your body, as well as make you feel healthy and helps you in losing weight if you gained any weight and etc. Man, there are just so many natural ways of just being healthy that we most people don't follow because you know we're used to eating all the junk out and not taking care of ourselves and just you know deluding ourselves by spending too much time on other things when we really should be spending time on ourselves. Ah well, it is what it is. As the saying goes, it is what it is. It is what it is. I mean, same with my son. Really, he re- like now he's beginning to eat more and more good food. Like not, he has never had any bad food, honestly, but he's beginning to eat more food. Whereas previously he was never interested in eating any kind of food. Oh my god, I still remember the days when he would just live off by simply eating pomegranate. Yes, one fruit. It's one whole pomegranate fruit. That's all he ate for lunch, for dinner, and for breakfast. It's insane how he lived like that. He just refused to eat anything else. He just refused to eat anything else. He just did not like to eat. He did not even like to touch anything else. I have no idea why he decided to go that way, but you know, I'm grateful that he's beginning to eat more. But still, that's why I'm saying, if you have the opportunity to eat something that you like to eat, then eat it. Seriously, Don't be picky about it. Don't worry about what other people think. At the end of the day, what matters the most is your happiness. And as long as you're not, hurting somebody else, someone else's feelings, or you're not, stealing from someone, then by all means enjoy what you get. I feel like you deserve it. Whatever you receive, that's legitimately, good, not bad. So ultimately, yeah, make sure to take care of your health, everyone. I'm currently doing fasting for like 16 hours. Yeah, daily fasting for 16 hours is an insane amount of time, but I don't think it's anything too bad. I think it's pretty all right, pretty okay. I don't think it's anything problematic. It's not too problematic, I think, right? I mean, I don't. I think it's not problematic. Anyway, but the first week that I was trying to fast was a whole difficulty on itself because I stopped eating. I like once it was seven in the night, 7 p.m. I literally finished my meal, and until the next day morning at not morning, almost like 11 a.m. in the morning, or like after morning tea or just noon. That's when I begin having my first meal of the day. Oh, the first week was just insane to try and get used to it, but now I'm used to it. I'm actually used to it. It's no biggie. It's no big problem. It's not a big mess. All good. All fancy. All dandy. Just just having a good time. Just thinking that all of this is towards my weight loss and being healthy. So all good. All good. I mean, I'm not saying that you should not eat junk, but remember, when you eat junk, there's also like when you have something bad, there's also you need to also get something that's good, so that it balances out, evens out. You could say, it's like that. What do you call it? I think in one of the countries where you sit at a bar drinking stuff, and you also actually pedal so that your body is working while you're drinking. Not exactly the best solution, but at least it's a start for something. However, again, people should really realize eventually that that isn't going to substitute for good health healthy diet, because daily minimum I believe a person should do like walk at least uh, 12 hours at least. So hey Lanslow, Andre, how are you? Welcome to the stream. How's it going? Welcome, welcome. And yeah, good night. Have a good night. Sleep well, sleep tight. Thank you for joining. And I wish you to have a wonderful, sweet dreams and a wonderful day tomorrow. While I have to go through the entire day of mine. It's already half day anyway. So, oh, so the rest of the day, I'll have to think about what to do for the rest of the day. So I might relax. I might chill. I mean, I have been working on CSMP on the side. There's this new idea that I came up with. It's called cold state, and what it does is when a player goes into the snow biomes for no, not snow biomes, sorry, cold biomes, like for example, snow taiga, snowy plains, snowy mountains, frozen ocean, frozen peak, and there's also the ice tundra, like all those is the cold biomes. So when a player goes in the cold biome, they begin to have a countdown from 0 to 100. For each second that passes by, you get colder and colder, and once the timer reaches 50, you get into a cold state where you begin to freeze, and you basically your speed gets cut in half. So, I mean, if you have like a super duper speed stats, I don't think it's much of a bad thing. But still, your speed literally gets cut in half. So there's that. However, it still it still is for a cold state, and ultimately, once the counter reaches 100, you absolutely freeze. Yeah, you end up freezing yourself. So anyway, I just realized. Can you guys hear me? I don't know if you guys can hear me or not because I'm not exactly checking the audio. I'm only checking the chat, and so far only the last message I received was just Lancelot telling me good night, and I'm just wishing her a good night as well. Because most of the world is still going through morning time. They're still in nighttime. And only those who are waking up are slowly waking up, while the rest of the world, like America and all the others, are going to sleep. So that's fine. That's all dandy. That's all fine. All good. Uh, oh, do, 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 do. Okay. I've got to figure out if there's a way to play music straight into the stream like this. I don't know if there is a way to play stream into the music like this. One option is, setting up a stream laptop on here. However, uh, that defeats the purpose of this being a late stream, that completely and utterly defeats the purpose of this being a late stream. So I wonder what to do instead. I wonder what to do instead. People should relax, chill, because this is basically a chill stream. But apart from my mic, there's also the static sound that you hear from the fan that we have overhead. So I'll have to think about how to perform this or how to set this up. Yeah, I'll have to figure out how to set the audio and music and all that up. I wonder if it's possible to dual connect. I don't know if it's possible or not. I'll have to see in the future. Oh man, I'm getting tired. Ah well, it is what it is, as the saying goes. When you're sleepy, it's the thing is when you're not busy and you're feeling sleepy, then you should rest. Don't try to fight the feeling because that's your body is literally telling you you need to rest. The body needs rest, and only by giving it rest can you be able to perform maybe better after waking up or after resting a bit. At least charge up your body, relax, chill. Am I doing that though? Not really. The only reason I'm not doing it is because I, you know how I said I keep saying this. I need to go pick up my son in like 1 hour. So it's a dilemma. If I sleep, I'll have to be doing power nap, which I don't know if that's a good thing or not. But at the same time, I want to relax. So what do I do? Well, one of the solutions in fighting it is simply chatting with others, gaming, just playing something, doing etc. and all those things or something, you know, just chilling, enjoying, relaxing. And I wonder if I'm doing that right now. Well, I am relaxing. I am lying in bed. I am literally yapping on about random stuff right now. So yeah, it's literally it's literally is me just chilling and chatting, and yeah, I don't know if you can hear the noise too much, but hey, I think ambient sound is better than no sound at all. I feel like that's something that we all could get behind, ambient sound, is far better than no sound at all. Pretty much, ambient sound is better than no sound at all. Like I remember when there was no power during like cyclones several years ago. Oh my god, I freaked out. The silence was just it felt like everything was closing in on you. That's due to how silent the night was. Compare that to, either listening to some relaxing music or ASMR or even something as simple as the fan spinning above. They're definitely a lot better. I don't know if it's just me though. I'm sure that a lot of people can sleep in complete silence, but I'm just not one of them. I'm just not one of those people. I need at least something like a ambient thing, just making sound behind. So, hey Zycats, how are you? How's it going? Welcome to the stream. How's it been? Hello, Elif. Speg Billy, Sag Bilgy, how are you? How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Sorry, this is a late stream, or you could say a relaxing stream. I'm not Minecrafting, I'm literally lying in bed, just chilling and chatting. But my eyes like opening and closing. Anyway, I hope you guys had a wonderful weekend, and a wonderful day, and a wonderful night. And tomorrow will be the start of a new week. So I hope that whatever tomorrow will bring you, it'll be full of something that you're happy about. So, oh God, what you're an MC YouTuber now. It's all you're expected to do. I guess so, Zycat. Like here I am, just chilling because I literally branded my whole channel as Minecraft thing. So it's understandable that people would be like, wait, what is he doing? Why is he not playing a game? Why is he just chilling? And is that a boom arm, mic arm, in the background? So yeah, people have a bit of expectations from me now. Oh dear. And here I am trying to what do you call it, diversify the range of content that I do, the range of things that I do, playing other games like Among Us, or just doing this, chilling and relaxing. But honestly though, I feel like we need some sort of a background music, something relaxing to play in the behind in the background while I'm chatting, while we're just chilling like this, and something like that. However, because I'm streaming on a phone, I don't know if something like that exists. One option I thought about was setting up a laptop in my bedroom and streaming from that, but that defeats the purpose of streaming from a phone. Like the whole setup I got was like, this mic that you can't see. It's the um, Five Fine AM8. It's a decent mic, to be honest. Decent mic, very cheap. Comes, well, works super great for the price, uh, as well as I mean, the whole setup was simply getting a USB hub, connecting to that hub to the phone where the streaming is happening, and connect the mic to that hub, and connect the power cord to the hub. So like this, pretty much, this is the hub. I can't show it to you because the boom arms are getting in the way. So, but how to stream music through phone? I can't exactly play music externally, since the whole purpose of this is that relaxing and chilling, not boom boom. So that's something that I'll have to think about, how to stream music and chat at the same time through a phone. Could there be an audio, like, could there be something that picks up the internal audio? For example, if I'm playing a music on the phone, could that be picked up? That's the thing. That could be a thing. So, how's Wet 2.0 doing? He's all right. He's gone to school right now. He's chilling at school, getting up to naughty stuff as usual. I mean, he's not a bad kid. He's just silly, absolute silly. Takes after me, of course. So he's gone to school. He's, I mean, though he's only 5 year old. He's currently going to kindergarten still, and next year he's gonna go to preparatory. So we'll have to see what he learns. Yeah, we'll have to see what he learns from school. At least he's gotten better, though he's still not communicating with his peers at the moment. It's a lot better than no interaction at all. If he takes after you, you'd expect in your 20s you'd see you guys just streaming. We'll have to see those icats. I don't want to force anything on him really. I want him to choose for himself what he wants to do when he grows older, what he wants to become. If he wants to achieve something, I want to give him the opportunity to let him chase his dreams and such, not be told to do this and do that and all those things. That's already happened in my life, and it wouldn't exactly go turn out great. But again, I can't really complain because everything happens for a reason. And so I'm hoping that with his life, the choices he makes, I'm hoping that they will be good. But ultimately, I do hope to see him doing something or the other, achieving something that he would be proud of, that he would be happy with, and like that. Ultimately, that's what I guess any father would be happy to see, seeing their child just be happy, you know? Hey, Bromluxus, how are you? How's it going? Welcome to the stream. How's it been? Welcome, welcome. How's it going? I'm all right. I'm all good. I'm kind of lying down in bed, as you can tell. This right here is this right here is a pillow that I use to keep my son away. So you doing good? I'm glad you're doing good. And I'm all right. I'm just chilling and relaxing in bed, trying to avoid from going to sleep. So I've just been. I mean, because I didn't do a stream today, but I still felt like streaming. So I just decided to do my one of my usual my leg ouch, ouch, ouch. One of my usual late streams like this, and I just realized the audio is not like the music. There's no music in this kind of streams. There's only me chatting and you guys listening and then typing and sending me messages. So always good to have a device with which to keep other people away. Of course, that's true. That's true. It's 3:44 here. Just come off a 17 what? A 17-hour shift. How's your day been thus far? Well, my day literally just started like I don't know 3 4 hours ago, and so far I have been working. I actually been like since last night. Since last night, I've been working on a new feature, a new system on ZSMP. It's called a cold state, and what that means is, I think explained it on ZSMP if Zycats is aware, but. Of course, I get views about 8 years. What do you mean, Zycat? 17 and 00. Okay, I'm back. It seems that my home internet is having a bit of a pain, so I switched over to my mobile network. Well, my home internet improved. But anyway, like I was saying, yeah. Wow, so you work for 5 hours. Is it 5 hours? Hold up. So it's five, so it's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, 5 hours. Yeah, No, that can't be 5 hours because 17 and 0. So 0 minus 7 is 3. So 3 hours? No, 3 hours doesn't mean that. Three, four, five. Yeah, 5 hours. Yeah, you work for 5 hours, right? Oh God, you work from 5 p.m. to 0. So basically, you went from 5, so 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 7 hours. Oh, yep, there we go. Finally, my brain is functioning again. Good thing it wasn't you. You just thought it was your Wi-Fi that was knocked. Yeah, my home internet is sometimes having problems. I don't know why. It just randomly has problems. Either the download speed going down insanely badly, or I don't know. Ultimately, it just sounds bad. So you just said something about me being aware, and then you crashed. What were you saying? Oh, that I was saying I was working on this future for ZSMP. It's called the cold state. That when players go on to, hello, Mavish, Wajahat, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Don't mind me, I'm just a little sleepy and drowsy and also lazy and tired and just lying in bed and streaming. So I yeah, like I was saying, in ZSMP, I was working on a feature for ZSMP, and it's called Cold State. And what that means is, if a player enters one of the cold biomes, say for example, snowy mountains, frozen oceans, or icy tundra, or any of them cold biomes, what happens is you begin to start freezing up, and when you hit 50, so there's like from 0 to 100 counter, and it counts up to every second it counts up 0.12, and ultimately when it reaches 50, you get very cold. You get the cold state. Cold state is active, and you slow down. You get your walking speed is practically cut in half, and once you hit 100, you freeze up. You're literally frozen in place. And the only way to get out of there is by leaving the frozen the leaving the cold biomes. And this was a future that I thought about is was because you know how in real life how we get really cold if we in cold weather and cold places. I felt that maybe we should do the same for in Minecraft. Just make the experience a little bit interesting. So I made a poll about it, and the majority have voted for yes. Though some did say no because you're basically on timer in a snow biome like a cold biomes. But at the same time, I felt let's make the something unique for ZSMP, something like lifestyle wise, because much of the changes, much of the additions I did were mostly items, events, mobs, and such. So here we are. So I decided to do this. Romlex says you use the BT for Wi-Fi in your house, and EE. What's a EE for phone signal? Oh, extension. They're both part of the same company, so it shouldn't be that different in speed. But your download rate on the Wi-Fi is 1 megabyte per second. What? Well, the hotspot is like 170. Wow. Did they give you a faulty unit, perhaps, Bromlexus? What's with the huge difference when the unit was, supplied by the same company? What the heck? The Wi-Fi is 1 Mbps while the hotspot is 170. That is so strange. Like even my mobile phone is like that. So like that's what you got nothing going on tomorrow, and we finished code early. If you like, I could attempt a Halloween makeover at Spawn. Yeah, if you like to, I guess. I don't see any problem with that. If you like to, you can. Um, Yeah, by all means, if you have the urge to go for it, then go for it. I'm not gonna stop you about that. I'm curious what kind of spawn it'll look like when I get on, maybe when I get on tomorrow. Maybe, but we used to have a Sky Wi-Fi, which is advertised as super fast fiber, which was absolutely awful. There was so many like that were advertised, but no speeds had reached the advertisements. Exactly, from Lexus. Exactly. I feel like they those advertisements are on like should be falling on the scam because first of all they're taking your money, they're providing your service, but that service fails to meet the advertisement standards. So that legally be illegal, and so should be should make the company liable for not providing the advertised speeds. Like at the very least, provide 90% of the speed. So which was really way to you. And when you mentioned to other people who also used it, their customers, they said the same thing. Okay, so it's customer wide. But making companies liable for their failures and misconduct wouldn't be profitable. Yes, but still though, it damages the reputation of the company, and in the future, there might not be new customers willing to try them. Like say for example, the on websites like productreview.com, or the customers generally leave a lot of reviews on there on different products. And here as well in Australia, one of the companies often gets bashed, and we're currently in that company, but uh, it's under my dad's name, and I'm we live with him, and my dad is not currently at home, and though he told me to impersonate him to change everything, I was like, but Dad, they could recognize our voice. Yours is a lot deeper than mine. Mine's higher pitched, while his is deeper pitched. So I fear that impersonation could lead to legal ramifications. So I'm like, Dad, next time when you come over, just change it. So he's like, all right, I'll be back. I'll return soon. So there's that. Gonna have to figure that out. So unfortunately, it won't happen unless the EU decides they're gonna enforce it, or and we also are a member of that time, and socialists are voted in. Everything is political, isn't it? It's really sad, Everything is political at this point in time. There is nothing. There is nothing too great. I mean, seriously, I feel that from a business model point of view, giving good customer service means good reputation, and that ultimately means more customers willing to join us, willing to use our service, and that means more revenue. That's how one should think. But majority of the companies, I feel like they don't realize the simple logic, and they're so hell-bent on getting money from this and that, and we gotta get money from the customers by any means necessary. They end up lowering themselves to all goddamn low. So you're in the UK, by the way, and we did just vote socialist in, ending 14 years of conservative leadership. Money makes the world go around. It does. It certainly does. But is that a bad thing, though, Bromlexis? Voting I think currently Labour are in control in UK. So is that a bad thing? Are Labour really that bad? I mean, I'm like, I can't decide because here in Australia, Labour is the Labour Party tends to work primarily for the people, trying to get the services out to the people, whereas Liberals are more uh, conservative. They're more focused on businesses and wider companies and so on. So I'm like, is it so bad in UK for voting the Labour Party in? The interesting part of that is that companies aren't necessarily supposed to be be run like that. It's the shareholders that make companies run like that. Really, I don't know, Bromlexus. I feel like you're you're okay. You're a member of the Labour Party, so you're not as upset as some about them being in. Okay. What the heck? What is there to be sad about? Like, it is still political, regardless of who's in power, who's in control. Everything's gonna be still political every step of the way. However, that is interesting. Although, while I do feel that shareholders do indeed have a lot of input on how a company should function. At the same time, I feel the CEO and the general managers tend to have should also have certain levels of power and authority that they should perform at the lower level, at least, to get the product serviced to the people. The exit poll the night before was amazing. That's good. That's good for you guys. I haven't. I stopped following politics a long time ago. Previously, I used to during the time in Australia when Kevin Rudd was the prime minister. Oh, those were good old days. And then they kicked him out and replaced him with Julia Gillard. And that's when things that's when stuff hit the fan and things started going downhill for labor. But anyway, you don't like shareholders. It's important to remember that the leaders of the company are chosen and can be removed by the shareholders. That's true. That is very true. That is very true. That is very true. And ultimately, most of the shareholders are literally sheeps. Sorry, I'm back. I got hit with the 10 o'clock ADHD Zooms. That's okay, Zacats. Welcome back. That's all right. No worries. That's all right. You have some companies here that are employee owned. Employee owned. You mean like companies that they own themselves? Isn't that what self ownership is like? Is though, remember like this? I think John Lewis is one. They run a good number of supermarkets. Yeah, probably. I haven't really heard much about John Lewis, but okay. Imagine an employee working in his own company as a not as a CEO, but as an understaff. That would I think they would have an absolutely interesting experience with that one. He's one of the smaller ones. You work at Tesco, okay, which you should have heard of. I think I heard of it, but not gonna lie, not gonna lie. I let go of a lot of knowledge and information in the past few years because ultimately my alarm went off, guys, to remind me it'll be time soon to go and pick up my son from school. So ultimately, what I thought about was remember information that's useful to you in the future and discard information that's no longer useful. So my brain is like automatically allocating everything. It's automatically just choosing what to remember and what not to remember. So, in fact, I recently realized there's much of my school time that I've forgotten. I don't know why I forgot these things, but it's only when I like sit down and try to contemplate really hard that I finally remember the good old days. And I just realized my screen just went dark. Yep, my screen's gone dark. I can't get it to work. All right, never mind. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter if it works or not. So, yes, you more recently stopped paying attention to current affairs and such. Have you heard of Tony Blair? Mm, can't say I have, Bromlexis. Can't say I have. Man, I feel like I heard the name, but at the same time, I can't put it place. So, yeah, my screen's gone dark. I can't even. I'm trying to do the like reverse thing, but Oh, he was the prime minister from 1997 to 2007. Wow. 10 years. Can someone be as prime minister for that long? Wow, that's a long time. And then his second in command, Gordon Brown, took over. Wow. Actually, wow, the fact that, the actually, why was liberal who had stayed in control for so long? Were they like really that great, or were people who were just too afraid to vote to somebody else? That's always been my question with the UK, because here in Australia, nobody cares if you're Labour or Liberal. We only vote for you if you did good to us, and if you didn't, screw off. So Australians are a little bit of a thick-headed people, but I don't know about UK, because the Liberal had been in control for a long time. So you had Conservatives for 13 years, and they are different to the Liberal Democratic Party. So 14 years, sorry. Yeah, that's all right. That's okay. So you had Conservatives for 14 years, and they're different. Man, I can't even tell which is which. Because here in Australia we have Labor and Liberal, and we also have the Greens and the Yellow, I believe. They're not they're just minorities. But either way, the the blue, the green, and Labor. I think Labor is red. I can't even remember which the colors of the parties anymore. I completely detach myself from all politics, because I don't know, with the politics that I've seen in the last 8 years, it's just been horrid. It's just been horrid that it just hurt my brain to see all this happening, all the nonsense that the government was getting up to, all the expense. Like they're trying to tackle inflation by increasing interest rates and causing uh, like countrywide real estate, what do you call it, apocalypse. I don't know how to, like, there's got to be other ways to deal with inflation, but I have no idea. At this point with politics, you don't care anymore. You just want better trans rights. Yes, like it's trans rights, and also protecting kids from that stupid injections and such. Ah, people really need to understand. If kids are not allowed to watch explicit content, then they have no right to be introduced to these things until a certain age, where they fully are aware what each does. That's what I don't like about what America is becoming, and that's what makes me want Trump to come in. I don't want Trump to be in control in America. Honestly, I don't feel he's the right leader. And you'll see why when he comes into power. Many have forgotten what he was like back in 2019. Not 2019, way before that, 2015, I believe. 15? Yeah, 2015. You have two big parties, Labor center left, Socialist red, Conservatives center right, Scum blue, and Liberal Democrats, they're the center gold, Greens, left wing, eco friendly green, wow, okay, that is way too many for me to remember or even care about. Bromlexes. Like, I know UK and Australia and UK follow similar color patterns, but you guys have way more parties than we do, and even then, I think we do have a lot of them. But I'm like, red versus blue. My mental state had degraded to that point. It's literally gone red versus blue. It's Halo. Everyone else after the first two are the smaller parties. Yeah, Labor and Liberal are basically the top two, and then everyone else are just the underdogs. But honestly, I'm more interested in the American politics now recently, to be honest. because basically whoever gets into power right now will basically shape what the next 4 years are gonna be. So next year, the D-Day, when elections come around, will it be Trump or will it be Kamala Harris or will it be Joe Biden? I don't know what Joe Biden is doing anymore. Like, what the heck is he doing? Trying coming back into the spotlight now. He should definitely be enjoying retirement. Seriously, the reason the conservatives were in for so long was lots of instances of exceptional circumstances. I think probably so. I think that was probably so. I think, what do you call it? Situational circumstances that created opportunities for them. Every time that they were going to fail, something comes around that just works for them, works in their favor, and the people are like, okay, let's give them a chance. They're doing good. Let's give them a chance. And I feel that's what happened till now, and they blew it. And the next circumstantial thing didn't come. Their luck ran out, and now boom, parties shifted. The whole situation has flipped on its head. I think, and that's what's going to happen with the entire global state. Because, believe me, believe me, next year will be quite chaotic. Whether if Democrats win in America, the rest of the countries should be fine. The small conflicts will still happen. If Trump wins, believe it or not, America may stabilize, but no, but the rest of the world, oh boy, oh boy. But the thing is, though, it's a good time for investors. If Trump comes in, it's a good time for investors because the man is literally a walking fire hazard, and you'll see why. Lots of people have forgotten what Trump was like back in 2000 and something or the other. So 2007 election, actually, all about the Brexit after the 2016 referendum on the membership in the EU. The press were extremely anti-Labour, who once again failed to present a good alternative to the Tories. Honestly, I feel like Brexit was a completely a stupid end because both the Europe and the UK were literally helping each other with their trades and goods and whatever else. It was actually helping the UK's economy at least stable. And now, after the Brexit, things have just completely landslide, and I don't know if Brexit can happen again. I mean, not Brexit. Sorry. If the joint union are going to be able to work together again. Seriously, when one decides on small picture instead of bigger picture, this is what happens. Economies get. It's not the economy, in fact. It's the people who has to deal with the repercussions. It's not the rich people. It's not the politicians. It's the regular people who have to deal with all this nonsense. Sadly, it's the people who have to deal with this nonsense and figure out what they got to do. So I I don't know. I know there's rumor that they're trying to talk to each other about uh, like coming to a deal or something. But honestly, I don't know. Things have gotten escalated way too quickly, way too much. It's like as your Twitter account got temporarily disabled because you went onto it via PC and PM the friend so you can type faster. Thankfully, the capture wasn't hard. What did you do, Zycat? Trying to type fast? Were you like doing some macroing or something? What the heck? You must have been macroing hard about that. Oh, my hand. Oh, my hand. Okay. All right, guys, it's literally been 1 hour, and it's time for me to go and get ready to pick up my son from school because he doesn't go to school full day. He goes to school previously until previous term. He used to go to school for like half day around 12:30 ish. Now he's going to school for till 1:30 ish. So that's the reason why. Now I have to get ready in 15 minutes and head over. So thank you for joining, guys. Thank you for tuning in. I had fun chatting with you all, just lying in bed and relaxing. And I hope that you guys enjoyed my company. However, for the 1 hour that I stay, and I hope to see you all in the next one tomorrow. I hope to do ZSMP, and I'm also going to I'm also going to work more on the cold state because while having the cold state is good, you also got a way to you also have like some way to deal with it because having the cold state completely ruins the experience living in the cold biomes. So like I gotta figure it out. Also, I think I also should add the cold effect as well because when you freeze up, I just realized when you freeze up, your movement stops, but your screen stays completely normal. Instead, I should probably add the effect of frostbite just to make it believable. Just to make it believable. So yeah. Then she was thrown out, replaced with Rishi Sunak, who made things slightly better but couldn't come back from the polling gap. Yeah, I think Rishi Sunak had a lot of people. I think he was having internal struggles, and he was so busy dealing with those that he couldn't come up with anything to help his case. Sadly, I think that's what's practically happened. It was a sad turn of events for everyone involved, but what can they do? The Conservatives spectacularly collapsed. Exactly, exactly. I feel like they should have. it- This is the problem with the Conservatives. It's just that they don't know where to draw the line between pulling out an idea and just stomping on the idea. It's because there's so much. Half the reason that parties collapse is because there's too much in fighting. There's too much infighting. No one needs like all someone has to do is throw a rock at them and they start fighting internally. There's no need for external. So which was Rose and HS. Ultimately that's politics, which were really really evident during COVID. Exactly. Of course, especially during lockdowns. I think that's when a lot of the whole structural failures began to pop up, and people and I, yeah, I think that's when people realized, oh boy, exactly, losing 200, like losing any, like seriously, that is not a small number. And the fact that the WHO literally failed everyone, and the UK couldn't do any better despite all that. Oh man, yeah, exactly. Boris was a madman. Why? I'm not surprised. The fact that he's still out there, not jailed for his actions, is still is classic political moves. But it is what it is. Sadly, it is what it is. Sadly. Anyway, I've got to go, guys. I can't stay lying down like this. I wish I could stay longer, but I gotta go. Now my son's not gonna come home on his own. So anyway, it was nice chatting with you, Brumlexus, and you too, Zycats, and everyone else as well. Take care of yourself. Have a good night. Sleep well, sleep tight to you all, and have a wonderful day tomorrow morning. And I'll see you next time. Take care, everyone. See you next time. Take care, and bye bye. Yeah, thank you, Zycats. You too. No worries. I know I'm early, wishing you guys early, not good night, but hey, being early is better than being late. So have a good night, sleep well, sleep tight, and happy gaming.